What's going on, guys? My name is Kryptonic, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my PC and what I'm currently rocking and what I've done to it in the past few weeks and what I've been, just up to with my computer overall. So if you guys don't enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like on it. But anyways, guys, let's go straight into the video. So as you guys can see right here, I have two different boxes. One is for a 128 SSD by Drevo, so thank you very much to them for sending this out, and a Freezer 33 by Arctic, which is very useful for keeping the CPU temperatures down by a lot, because I did have a water cooler previously, and although it was a really good water cooler, you always do run the chance of it leaking or anything like that. Of course, I didn't expect that to happen from the Deepcool Captain 120 EX that I had, but that is always a chance. And the thing about air coolers is that, as you can see, it is a pretty bulky cooler, and this is the computer I'm currently using to record all of this and stuff like that. But it's a pretty bulky cooler. Thank God that I have this Raid Max Monster 2 case, which is just gorgeous overall, and it does fit everything very well. As you guys can see right here, I have the cooler. I am rocking an i5 4460, and I do have a GTX 1060 single fan edition, because of course the 1060s and every other GPU out there on the market right now is a little bit over fluctuated, meaning that the prices are just crazy for no good reason. And of course, it just sucks for people that are trying to build a good gaming computer. And after installing the cooler, I did realize that my temperatures went down by about 20 degrees Celsius, which is a lot because I had the stock cooler on it. So if you guys have a stock cooler, investing in the Arctic cooler in general would just be a good thing overall, because it does lower temperatures down. Now there are different colors for this. There are red, green, blue, and a bunch of other colors that you guys can customize yourself, or if you guys want, you guys can customize this just by simply unpinning the latch right here, and that'll allow you to remove the fan, and then you can put in your own fan. So if you have RGB fans or anything like that, you guys can do that, and it's a simple fix and a simple way to customize your own cooler. Now I do have a full-size motherboard inside of this Raid Max Monster 2 case, and this case is just great. Like I did say, it's really good because it's a very big case, meaning that I could fit whatever I want in here. As you guys can see, it does have support for more graphics cards, bigger sizes, and of course my little GTX 1060 6GB edition isn't that big, but if you guys had a 1070, it would have reached about here, and it'd still be pretty comfy because there's still all this gap here. Now I am only rocking the case fan and a front fan just to keep the air out, and of course a cooler on the CPU, but for the most part I am planning to change all the fans in here into RGB fans and making them all red, because as you guys know, my previous builds have all been really lighty, and by that I mean they have a lot of color to them, and I like to keep it like that just because I can change it however I want. But as you guys know, RGB fans are pretty expensive right now because everyone is trying to build a computer, which means that prices are all over the place. And in general, just for computers right now, I wouldn't recommend building a computer now unless you know exactly what you're doing, because if not, you're gonna get sold something that isn't what it's supposed to be worth at the time. So just hold off, or if you guys have a friend that knows a lot about computers, talk to them about it, because a lot of the prices right now are stupidly high. Now the really cool thing about this Raid Max case is that it actually fit the cooler perfectly, and it does have a tempered glass side on it, but without the tempered glass on it, obviously it still has a lot of room for other coolers. So if you guys had a slightly beefier cooler, it would still have room. I know that one Roswell case that I've had before, it didn't have enough room and it was scratching onto the see-through glass window, and that's just something you don't want because I could obviously shatter it. So this case is wide enough for it to fit a good cooler in here, in case you guys don't want to go with the water cooler route, or you guys don't want that crappy stock fan on your computer. Now obviously for the SSD, if you guys don't have an SSD, I would highly recommend you guys getting an SSD, because SSDs are very important, and SSDs overall, they're just the way to go. Now I still have a 1TB for games, but I would still recommend the SSD. Well, not even cooperating. The SSD for your OS, because it does help boot times by a lot. I have been having the 1TB for about a month or two because I sold a bunch of other stuff, and all that I had left for memory was a 1TB, and it's obviously a lot slower than the SSD. So when I put in this SSD just like that, it went into work, and it was the easiest thing I've ever done. And I just forgot how much you need an SSD. If you guys think your computer is pretty fast now and you guys have a hard drive, try getting an SSD in there and you guys will be so shocked. Anyways guys, this was just a little update on my computer. I will be bringing you guys more updates about what's going on with my computer, but for now this is the most recent upgrade, adding a cooler, adding an SSD, and of course just getting a really nice case that looks amazing at night and obviously during the day, and it's just a full side window so I could just see into it at all given time of the day, and it just feels great overall. Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what is your favorite part, the case, the cooler, the SSD. Let me know what kind of case you guys are rocking, because I switch cases a lot because I can't stick to one single box to house my entire PC. I need to keep changing it constantly. Anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys around, and I'm out. Peace guys.